So I found something from KPN that says 4-day for the gamers, and it's a free year of PlayStation Plus. It's actually for someone downstairs, but I don't know. I also wonder if it's if people around here say gamers or hammers. I'm like, that's weird. Morning. Not necessarily sure what's going on with the door. Not sure if it's the cold or what's going on, but there's the little button that unlocks or that unlatches it is getting harder and harder, like ever so slightly harder responsive.
Yeah.
Slower responsive. And I'm just like, because one of these days we're just gonna push that button so hard that we're not gonna be able to get out. And we'll have to go back upstairs to our apartment and just jump from the top floor. I'm just gonna be like, I live on the top floor, even though that doesn't mean anything, but when you look at these buildings, you're like, oh dang. And so I try to tell the guys the European way of saying it, the American way of saying it, where 1 is the ground floor, not 0. They're still amazed because when you get numbers that high. But yeah, yesterday, you guys saw, was like the first time I went through and went to Albert Heijn, also went to Hema, and then went by the butcher and paid everything in card. I had I just enough cash to maybe run by the bakery, but I even paid with the card at the bakery because I was getting a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any cash on me because I think I gave you the cash yesterday morning to buy something.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I need to change something on my app. I get notified every time either of us spends any money.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at least you know. Oh, he's out shopping. Where's he at? He's at the Nike store. God help me! You know, because you can track where I'm at on Google and you know when I spent money.
Oh, it gives me the full transaction info.
Oh, that's even worse because then you're like, he just spent 3,000 euros on cleats? I need to import them. So we're like a day late because we were, as I said, completely out of it. Sunday night. We probably wouldn't have gotten much through anyways. And I needed to zone out on a game, not Doctor Who. So we watched Doctor Who last night. It was a very interesting episode, and certainly I'd have to say, in the idea of metaphysical science fiction.
Yeah.
Because well, spoilers, it dealt with probably something that happened before the Big Bang. But we've also kind of known that the Time Lords or other folk, that something has existed before the Big Bang. The Big Bang wasn't that big a deal to the Time Lords.
I think it was.
But that's the idea, is they have history from before the Big Bang. That's what I'm saying. It was a big deal.
I don't know where you're getting that.
I'm trying to figure out when the universe split apart. Because if the universe were to...
I mean, the part about having history before the Big Bang. Because it seems circular.
Why would she have a story about something before the dawn of creation? They know of stuff that happened probably before the Big Bang. They know, they have stories, they have folklore of stuff before that. There's some truth to it. He's talked about stuff before when the universe was very young.
I mean, they're time travel.
Yes. And that's the thing. Whether they existed or not before the dawn of creation, they've mastered the time vortex, basically, so they can listen to its whispers. And that's why I say it's not like hard sci-fi where we have ray guns and Jesus, there's your bus. All right, Aaron.
Bye.
All right, so showered, shaved, have so much gel in my hair that it looks messy yet clean. So I'm going down to Oster Gym to see what deals they have going on right now. And so we've got a lot, it's near the end of the year. It's time to be going with stuff. And I've got a month off of football. I'm gonna be lonely and I'm gonna need to probably get, some therapy going in the gym. because I'm not gonna have 2 practices a week. If anything, cardio. But it's cold, so I'm gonna find a gym. And I believe this is the one that has a sauna on the inside. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get there. But I'm also giving Google Fit and the Pokemon Go thing updating about seeing if it's gonna update the correct stuff about earlier this morning, and Aaron was all confused about it. And to be fair, I don't necessarily know that much about the Doctor Who universe, but certain things stick out to me. And to be fair, there's probably already been a lot of you that maybe have watched this and went down in the comments and already barfed up everything. But what I was referencing is stuff that I remember from Dr. Tennant, 10th Doctor, when he went to the Impossible Planet with the Beast. There are other references also. What I was saying is, like I said, I don't know much, but I thought maybe the Time Lords had more than just fairy tale or conjecture about before the Big Bang. In fact, it's titled on the Wikia Event 1. There's a bunch of stuff that says there's from like an audiobook or there's other various things, but I tend to go by it because I've only really read or watched the TV show. So I only go by the facts that have a citation of TV, even if it isn't a Doctor Who that I've watched, such as like from 6 or 4. There was something in the earlier ones where they talk about where someone went back in time so far he wanted to go back and watch the Big Bang, but he overshot and wound up into what was before Event 1. But the Beast and the Disciples of Light, the Disciples of Light bound the Beast, who claims he's the personification of all things in the universe that makes up the devil, yada yada. There's all that. That's where I was going from, that there was something, and even dealing with the thing, that the article that was written about this week's episode, it talks about the fact that before creation, the 2 universes split. And they reference Event 1. So the universes had split before Event 1. And so I wasn't completely wrong. I wasn't completely accurate, but we'll see what the gym has to say. My hand is a little cold. Smells good outside the gym. Spiral staircases, they're always weird on the inside because they're so much smaller. But at least it's a gentle stairs for legs and stuff. The thing is just like Crunch. Smaller, but then again, everything around here is pretty much smaller. The streets are smaller, the rivers are smaller. The Mountain Rodder says that I'm going to be having rain here in 1430. Short light rain in Amsterdam. We have our ABN AMRO. I'm lost for a second. Hang on. All right, I got myself turned around because I came out of the thing. There was a guy on his bike, so I turned immediately to the left and was like, wait a second, this doesn't look familiar. So, I'm in love with Oster Gym. I mean, as is right now, I'm probably gonna go check out Fit for Free just to, keep my options open, because we've already checked out Sports World, and that was just like, oh no, honey, no. And then we have hairstylist place right there, and there's just other things. And so, like I said, I'll probably head out tomorrow. I didn't take the garbage down. I'm so bad. Like, I literally detached it and put it on the couch next to me while I was putting my shoes on. Ugh. Get the exercise. The guy at the gym's like, oh, I like it. He plays rugby, so if anything, we may have something to talk about. But he was like, what position do you play? I'm not familiar with the positions. I was like, I'm not really familiar with the rugby positions, but I guess I'm a linebacker, so that would be the guys in the back of the scrum. It's like the flankers. And I was like, sure. I mean, I might have to look it up Maybe we need to have a rugby versus football discussion, but with like someone Dutch who plays. That could be an interesting thing. If I go try to play rugby with like the Hilversum team, and maybe they come to maybe one of the rugby guys comes to a Hilversum tryout next year for football, that would be fun. Maybe Kevin's played rugby before. Dylan played rugby before? They'll also have a beauty salon there. Tanning is included and stuff. It's 40 euros, 50 a month. We were paying 30 at Crunch, and that was basically with Willie, and that was with like the whole super package of $29.95 or whatever. But so we're paying 10, numerically 10 more a month, but technically it's more. But it's Amsterdam. So that's that. I'm gonna get a hold of Aaron. I'm gonna try to sell him on, you know, signing up with me if we have a choice. I'm gonna go look through their site to see everything that's included. The pictures weren't the greatest of pictures, and Google Maps doesn't have the greatest of pictures anyway, so right now. But I might be signing up tomorrow, unless Fit for Free is absolutely amazing. And when I say absolutely amazing, I mean it's just sort of like, I kind of have my heart set on for some hurricanes, and like the Crusaders would have had to have pretty much offered me literally every dream I could have ever wanted for me to avoid for some hurricanes. And the chances of that happening were very slim. Just because, without any experience, who's gonna pay me? I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll go sign up for the gym and whatnot. I gave him my phone number because I can get calls now. And yeah, I have the level of confidence of an actual big citizen because I have a number that you can call and not charge 20 cents a minute. I can get text messages. I can use data more than just Pokemans. Anyways, I'll chat with you guys tomorrow. Again, I'm just trailing this one off. Here's Frankendale. It's a vacation home from like rich people from like when the polar was first new.